An innocent girl goes to a bar and there she runs into a warlord who is there to destroy the bar. To her bad luck, the girl sees his face and his gang. Let's see what the gang is going to do with her. Welcome to Movie Recall. In today's video, we'll be going through the 2019 action thriller film Miss Bala. It's time to recall. Let's get started, turn on subtitles, and spoilers ahead. The movie starts and we see Gloria Fuentes, a Latin American makeup artist from Los Angeles who goes on a trip to visit her best friend Suzu in Tijuana, Mexico. Before she leaves, we see that she is ambitious to move up in the makeup world, so she approaches one of the designers to share an idea that would verily complement the model's dress, but her idea gets shot down right away. She calls her friend and informs her that she is in her city. Gloria volunteers to be a makeup artist in a beauty pageant called Miss Bala. It has been a long time since Gloria met her best friends, and so both of them are very excited to finally meet. When Gloria gets there, the girls start to discuss the upcoming event. Suzu and Gloria are so close that Gloria is Suzu's younger brother's godmother. The boy is also really excited to see her, and Gloria surprises him with a gift. After they have signed up for the pageant, Gloria gets started on her friend's makeup. When she is done, Suzu checks herself out and she loves the makeup. She then goes on to give her best friend a bracelet as a gift. It is a kind of bracelet they used to wear when the two were kids. At night, they go to a club where Suzu plans on impressing a financer for the beauty pageant known as Chief Sosto. The man is a general in Mexico's police and also has a reputation for being a womanizer. Suzu right away gets to business as she goes to the man's table and tries to get close to him. In the meantime, Gloria goes to use the bathroom, and there she hears two men talking in one of the stalls. It turns out that they are members of the Los Estrellas, which is a deadly gang in the city of Tijuana. A guy comes out of the stall while Gloria goes in. He drags her out and takes her to the leader of the gang named Lino. Lino checks her bag and finds out where she is from. He then asks her to run out of the club for her life, but she cannot run because her best friend is in the crowded club. Gloria pushes through the crowd looking for her friend, but before she can find her, the shootout begins and the situation becomes chaotic. Everyone tries to get out of the club as the Los Estrellas boys exchange fire with security. Gloria eventually decides to get out, and as she does, she calls Suzu, but to no avail. When the police arrive, Gloria tries to look for her best friend, but she is nowhere to be found. Gloria starts looking for her friend everywhere. She goes to the cafe, looks for her in the streets, and continuously tries to contact her. She then leaves a voicemail for her. Due to being exhausted, Gloria falls asleep in a cafe, and when she wakes up, there's no one in the cafe. She goes outside, finds a police officer, and tries to get information about her friend. She then goes on to tell the officer that she saw some boys from the gang last night. The officer tells her that she is going to have to accompany him to the police station, but turns out to be a fraud and hands her over to the gang. As they arrive in their hideout, Gloria is escorted to a room where Lino asks her a few questions. She tells him everything from start to bottom. The leader of the gang then strikes a deal with Gloria as he wants to put her American passport to use. Lino goes on to offer her help to find her friend, and in return, she will have to do something for the gang. Gloria does not really have a choice, so she right away agrees to their terms. Gloria now has to do her first job for the gang. Her first job is to get into a car and park it at the corner of a building. Gloria does so without knowing that the building where she parked her car is next to the building, which is a USDEA safe house containing 3 agents who had been tasked with monitoring the cartel's operations. And when she leaves the car and joins Lino's men at the top of the hill, they detonate a bomb attached to the car and incinerate the building. Lino then uses his connections to make Gloria join the upcoming beauty pageant against her will. Gloria tells him that she does not want to be a part of it, as she just wants to find her friend. Lino, however, reveals that he has got some plans of his own. He then hands her over a burner phone and drops Gloria at the auditorium together with his gang member named Polo. When she is registered to be in the pageant, and after giving them a picture of herself, she goes to the restroom. In the bathroom, she sees an opportunity to escape. As she goes outside, she finds an American man and asks him to help her out. The man seems to have some other plans, and he goes on to kidnap her. We then get to know that the man named Brian works for the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency. Brian then goes on to show her a photo of herself when she was standing with some gang members of Los Estrellas. He threatens her that he could very easily send her way to a life sentence in prison. He tells her that she is now going to work for them, and he tasks her with planting a tracking chip on Lino's phone in order for him to monitor their moves and capture them. Brian puts a tracking chip in her cell phone and sends her back to Los Estrellas. Gloria goes to Suzu's place and takes a shower. When she comes out, she sees the phone that Lino gave her in the hands of Suzu's younger brother, Chava. She takes the phone from the boy, and as she switches it on, she receives a call from Lino, and he warns her not to turn off the phone again. She is afraid for her and the boy's life, so she tries to flee, but to her bad luck, Lino is already outside with his boys. When they are back at the gang's hideout, Lino takes off his shirt and Gloria notices a weird tattoo. He then asks her to take off his shoes and undress, but before she heeds his instructions, Polo knocks at the door to update Lino on the current situation. When Lino comes back to the room after that, he lies down and falls asleep. In the morning, they prepare Gloria for the next task as he tapes thousands of dollars to her breasts and hides cocaine in her car. She has to smuggle it across the border and gives the money to the person at the provided location. On her way to the given location, Gloria reaches the checkpost at the border. She tries to act normal as security check looks at her in her car. They thoroughly search everything but are unable to find anything. Gloria safely crosses the border. She follows the GPS and finds herself in an empty warehouse. She looks around and a man named Jimmy approaches her. It is revealed that he is an arms dealer. Jimmy takes the money and cocaine from her and loads the car with guns and other weapons. He then goes on to instruct her to go to the same location across the border in Tijuana and take these arms to the gang. As she is about to leave, Jimmy instructs her to tell Lino that there is a traitor in his gang. Gloria stops at a shop, gets a new phone, contacts Brian, and tells him everything that she has been doing for Lino. Brian then goes on to ask her to send him a message if she sees Lino when she gets there to drop off the ammunition. She then asks Brian how she can get out of there, and Brian asks her to head to a large gate nearby. He assures the girl that his team will be there when she gets out. When Gloria gets to the drop-off location, she spots Lino and informs Brian of the gang leader's presence out there. Brian, on the other hand, right away asks his sniper to take a shot as soon as he spots Lino. But before the sniper can get into action, the gang members get to know of the DEA's presence and warns the other gang members. When the sniper finally shoots, it misses the point. The shootout then starts. Brian then informs the police and Mexico police get there. Gloria, who has been watching everything, takes her chance and rushes towards the gate. To her bad luck, the gates are locked, and when the girl peeks through the gate to see what's out there, she sees that no one is out there. She starts to panic and calls Brian, who tells her that she will be rescued and leaves her there for now. She thinks for a moment and realizes that as of right now, her only option is the gang. She runs back and Lino tries to get to his car. He gets shot in the leg. Without thinking twice, Gloria saves him, helps him to her car, and drives away. The gang, on the other hand, deals with the DEA agents and gets out of there. When they get back to their hideout, Polo says that he does not trust Gloria and accuses her of being a snitch. Lino, however, defends her, saying that she saved his life. Gloria then gives them the message that Jimmy asked her to give to Lino. She then meets Isabel, a girl who is blackmailed into doing jobs for the gang just like Gloria. Isabel has the same tattoo on her hand as the one Lino has on his back. Polo then joins the ladies and asks them for their phones. He then takes Isabel to another room. Getting a chance, Gloria intentionally starts a fire to distract the gang members. She then brings out the chip Brian gave her to attach to Lino's phone and attaches the chip to a random phone. The next day, Lino teaches Gloria how to shoot. After they are done practicing, Lino asks Gloria to take a shower and dress up. Lino takes Gloria to see some of his relatives. This is the place where he grew up, and this is the place where she gets to see Lino the man and not the gang leader. However, as soon as they get back, he is back at being the gang leader. Upon getting back, they find Isabel on her knees and all the gang members surround the girl. Gloria realizes that the random phone to which she attached the tracking chip actually belongs to Isabella. She tries to stop Lino from killing her, but she has no power and Isabel is executed right there. The next day, Lino takes her to a wardrobe and shows her all the fancy clothes he's got for her. Gloria angrily lashes out at him, asking him what he wants from her. Despite their argument, Lino asks Gloria to help him assassinate Suzu, who has become a threat to his business. To motivate her, he shows her a video of Suzu being auctioned off to various buyers, which reveals that she was forced into prostitution after being abducted at the nightclub. Gloria agrees to participate in the pageant and wins after Lino bribes the judges because he knows that Suzu always sleeps with the winner of the pageant. As she wins the beauty pageant, she earns herself an invitation to an after-party at Suzu's beach home. At the party, she agrees to spend the night with Suzu, making sure Lino knows where to find him. She also runs into Suzu and discovers that she has a tattoo on her hand identical to Isabella's. Gloria finally puts the pieces together as she figures out that Lino was the one who sold Suzu into prostitution. When Gloria goes into Suzu's bedroom, she writes on a postcard that Lino is going to kill him. Suzu forces her at gunpoint to hide and escapes just as Los Estrellas begin their attack. Polo starts to shoot everyone in his track but gets shot by a soldier in the neck. Suzu then tries to escape, but it is too late as Lino's men start raining bullets everywhere. Gloria, who has been hiding under the bed, steals an assault rifle from a wounded soldier and goes to find Suzu. She shoots Suzu in the leg when she sees him holding Suzu as a human shield, but then Lino kills him and thanks Gloria for her help. Gloria points her gun at Lino, confessing that she knows he's been manipulating her. Lino tries to bargain with Gloria, saying that he did what he had to do, but Gloria does not listen to him. Lino then tries to take out a pistol, but before he gets his hands on the weapon, Gloria shoots him and he dies. The two women are soon arrested when the police arrive at the party. Gloria is taken to an interrogation room. To her shock, her interrogator is Jimmy, who explains that he is actually an undercover CIA operative working to dismantle Los Estrellas and other Mexican cartels involved in international organized crime. Gloria makes a deal with him to get Suzu and clear all of her charges. Jimmy is already impressed with Gloria as she managed to survive in the wild. They make a deal that she will work as a CIA asset to infiltrate the cartels. She drives Suzu back to her family and then departs with Jimmy. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new movie recaps.